Hello YouTube. We are going to make sausage gravy. One of the best things ever. But when I grew up in California, nobody knew how to make it, so it was my mom's way of bribing me to do something. She'd take me to the Red Hill Cafe for biscuits and gravy. I have a funny story when my parents tried to make it one time. They cooked the meat and everything in the electric skillet. And when it was done, they added water, and they were trying to do it like you do a slurry gravy. You talk about a hot mess. So what I've got is a big tube of this blue and gold that my husband got me out at the base from one of the guys. I'm doing about a pound of that. They're 2.5 pound rolls. I'm going to freeze the rest of them. So I'm going to brown this up. So you want to break it up and brown it up just like you do hamburger. Smells good. This is a nice sausage. So I'm going to do that, and after I get this all browned up and render out the fat, I will come back and show you the next step. Okay, so we have our sausage cooked off, and now I'm going to add all-purpose flour. I'm going to say that's about 1/4 cup at this point, and see how it absorbs the fat. When I no longer see grease at the bottom, I won't add any more flour. So just a smidge more. And if you're a measurement type of person, you can pull this back, roll it forward, and get a spoon and see how many spoonfuls or so, tablespoons, etc., of fat you have. And kind of the easy rule of thumb with making any kind of gravy like this is equal parts of fat to flour. And I go by like 2 tablespoons fat, 2 tablespoons flour, 2 cups of liquid, and that usually gives you a pretty perfect gravy. But with this, when you make it for so long, it's very easy to eyeball. You know how it should probably look. So just cook this off for a minute so you get that flour taste cooked out. And then at this point, it's your choice to use water, buttermilk, broth, evaporated milk. A lot of people use evaporated milk in their country gravies. To add the milk, and I always use cold liquid. That'll keep you from having lumps. Get that stirred up, and when this comes back to the bubble, it will start getting thick. And then, you know, if it's too thick for your liking, add more liquid. So this is where we are at now, and I used milk. I'm going to put in quite a bit of pepper. You can do that to your taste. And I will let this simmer for a few minutes to let the salt in the sausage flavor that milk. If I salt it now, it could potentially be too salty because you don't know how salty your meat is. And you can see it thickening up already. Put my biscuits in the oven. Goodness. You can see it thickening up as it starts to come back to a boil or simmer, what have you. And I can tell it can take some more because it's really getting thick. And then I'll put this on low and just let it simmer to make sure you get that flour cooked well. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to taste it. Always use a tasting spoon. Yeah, that does not need salt in my opinion. The sausage was salty enough, so if anybody wants more salt, they can salt it on their plate. You can see it's still getting thick. And there you go. So let it cook. And if it's getting thicker than you like, just add more. I have to make sure I always make enough dinner for the hubby to have lunch at work. We don't buy lunches or breakfasts. I make all of those for him every day. Well, actually, I make stuff that will last him the week, be it breakfast burritos, yogurt, plain yogurt with a little bit of homemade jam, homemade granola, fruit, hummus, and veggies for snacks. Saves us a ton of money over him having to eat out every day. So there you have it. And when the biscuits come out of the oven, I will show you what it looks like plated up. Well, there you have it, everybody. Biscuits and gravy. That's what's for dinner tonight. So, really easy, really cheap, and really good. So if you have any questions, post them down below or just say hello and let me know that you're there. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And thumbs up would be really cool if you like the video, or not, I guess. Either or. And I will see you next time with whatever we're cooking up. or whatever. So take care, everyone. See you next time.